Good day, folks. This is Anne from Cyber and C. As you can see, I have presented myself before you in front of a IDE screen to show you the malware I have created in C++. It's just a simple malware that steals information from the Windows operating system only. Remember that. As for a caution, this video is only for educational purposes only. Don't try to and try this on your friends, family members, or anyone else. Again, this only for an educational purpose. So let's move on to the video. The first use statement, as you can see, define Winshock deprecated no warnings. So that we use Winshock utilities, and we do not want them compiler complaining about the older functionalities used. So that's that. And pragma comment, the we use ws2 underscore 32.lib for networking utilities. That is the library used by us for in this code for networking utilities to connect to a Windows machine or of specific IP address on a specific port. So that's that. And let's move on to the next part. That is the header files iostream std io.h stdlib.h. Those are the standard input output files, header files. So as you know, the most important header file, as we can see, is the winshock 2.h. That is the header files that contains the efficient or the um, um, code for the code or the functionalities for the connection or socket connection to a Windows operating system. So direct.h is for the directory utilities and string for the string utilities. So the next part is the char asterisk user directory function. That is char asterisk mainly points to a string, as for your general knowledge. There's no specific data type for declaring a string in C++. So we use the char asterisk to declare or identify it as a string. So we declare a ppath variable. We get the environment of the we get the n get n function is shipped to the header files. It is used to know the user's directory location. The user profile is kept in an environment variable of Windows system. The getN is kept in an environment variable of the Windows system called a user profile. So it checks the ppath if it is empty or null. So if it is null, it returns an error. If it isn't null, it returns the ppath. So that's the user directory function. So let's move on to the main function. The first statement is of the code is that show window get console window of sw underscore hide. This is used for this piece of code is used for hiding the console window of the Windows operating system. That is the command prompt. This as you can see, this is implemented in a shell. So we do not want the user to be alerted by the sudden opening of the command prompt if he or she is a administrator or has a definite knowledge about the Windows operating system. He or she will be alerted by this sudden opening of the command prompt. We do not want that. Maybe he or she will think it is a malfunction or some kind of a malware. So we do not want that. We want to be anonymous. So WS data is that statement is used for declaring structure. A structure is a specific type of variable. The WS data um, is holding info about the Windows socket implementation. The next socket server and ADR add ADR underscore in ADR, that is the statement that is used. We are declaring the server as a variable that is used to store the connection of the socket type, and so is the ADR, that is ADR variable that holds the connection details. So next is the WASAS startup. That piece of code is used to initialize the usage of Winshock library components, and so uh, next the server equals socket of AF underscore inet comma sock underscore stream comma 0. That statement is used to set up a TCP socket. TCP is a short form for or shorthand form for transmission control protocol. Just for your general knowledge. Next we specify the target IP and its port. You can specify any port. There are port up to 65,000, as I know. So you can define any port, but the IP address need to be precise. The IP address should be precise up to the very end. If the IP address is wrong by or at least for a digit, the connection will go to another computer and bang, our our malware just doesn't work as it seems. So next we connect to that particular computer or with that specific IP and port. So next we define next the next part is the char asterisk ppath equals user directory, that we assign a new variable ppath, and ppath is assigned to the user directory function. So we send the size of the path and the as you can size of the path. By sending the size of the path, we can just know that how much content is in that specific directory. So next we implement another variable no for the known as that is star asterisk dir and asterisk end. So next is the statement that we check for if the path is null. So if the path is null, it prints an error. Else, it goes into it enters the while statement. That is, and read the contents of that directory until it is null. Then it reads that contents of that directory until the end, and send to the malware creators IP, and voila, we get information about from the target computer's specific directory. So we can target this malware to a specific directory, maybe the home directory, maybe the downloads directory, maybe the documents. You want a specific document that is important for you, and so you enter this you pass this malware to him through various method of social engineering, uploading the file into his computer if you have a remote connection. Or if you have a remote connection, then you do not want this malware, so you can do it yourself. So we come to the final part, that we close the socket, we end the connection, and we clean up the um, Winshock library components. That is the last statement. WASAC cleanup of WASA cleanup of sorry for the interruption. As you so I'm not a pro in this malware creation. I'm just studying about these types of topic. So if you have any doubt, please feel free to ask. So this is mainly a Windows socket programming type of malware. If you want some more information, or you have a type of curiosity to know more about this, I will include the links to the Microsoft documentations about these socket programming functions and their file headers types and etc, all those information. So thank you for all those who are watching this video. Please enjoy this video and feel free to subscribe. If you like this video, please like the video and give a thumbs up or a comment down below. So see you in the next video, guys. Cheerio.